Hello, my name is Michael Roland. I served in the United States Navy and I've been coming to the VA for almost 17 years. I've been a peer support specialist for 15 years. I am a lead peer support specialist here at Hines. I'm very honored with that position. My role is to just be encouragement, support to the new peers, helping them to get acclimated on what it is to be a peer support specialist. A peer support specialist is a very key role that the VA has adapted. And it's important because for a long time, I think there was a gap between licensed providers and veterans in terms of their anxiety and feeling overwhelmed. Now that we have peer support specialists that have been similar challenges that our fellow veterans are going through, we can explain through our stories and they can connect and relate, and we share as peer support specialists how important the entire mental health or the healthcare system here is at Hines. You will be hearing from a lot of our peer support teams, specialists who are throughout the hospital working in different areas, providing that resource of compassion, empathy, and develop trust with those veterans and their lived experience as peer support as those veterans then began to navigate the VA system and in their recovery models.
My name is Stephen Smith. I served in the Army for 6 years active duty. I've been coming to the VA for just over 13 years now. I'm a peer support specialist here working in the substance abuse department.
My name is Mark Clark. I'm a peer specialist on the intake team in the homeless program. Been with Hines VA for almost 2 years now. I'm a U.S. Army veteran.
Okay, my name is Robert Benjamin, and I'm a peer specialist up here at Hines VA Husband Program. And as an Iraq War Army veteran.
Hello, my name is Priscilla Hall. I am an Air Force veteran. I've been coming to the VA since I retired in 2006, and I've been a peer for a little over a year now here at Hines.
My name is Mike Arthur. I'm a peer support specialist. I was a retired Army. I started coming to the VA in 2020.
I became a peer support specialist. I was being forced to come here for an evaluation here at Hines, and I was not very happy. A gentleman walked up to me, and at the time I did not know he was a peer support specialist, and actually helped me find my way to the building I needed to go to. And we talked for a little bit, and he explained his job, and I decided that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come back and help vets.
So the reason I became a peer specialist is because I wanted to give back to fellow veterans what has been given so freely of myself. My psychiatrist recommended that I look into peer specialist, and here I am.
On my journey coming back from Iraq, I was going to the VA. So I was in recovery before I even went to Iraq. But when I came back, I realized I had a lot of issues going on, and my social worker at the time, she see something in me and said, you make a good peer.
I became a peer because I received a lot of support from two peers here while I was in recovery. And fast forward a little time, two of them actually talked to me a lot about, what do you think about peer support? And I was like, well, I think it's a great program. They said, well, would you want to be a peer?
I kind of fell into peer support. I went through treatment here at Hines VA, which led into vocational rehab. And then I did such a good job in the homeless program, I was asked if I would consider a peer support in the homeless program.
I think the best thing about being a peer support specialist is not just being able to be ourselves and be a role model of recovery, but we create a bridge for veterans that while they're in care, we can help them kind of understand not just the medical terms the doctors and the clinicians are using, but what the care will do for them.
Part of my position is community integration. So I get to see the veterans that I see one-on-one at the VA. So the progression from when they first sat down across from me or was referred to me and seeing them interact or smile and talk and laugh. That's not what they were when they first came to me or when they were even first with another peer. So seeing that progression is is always that's why I do what I do.
When hope is lost, you're pretty desperate. And if you can somehow spark an interest in having your life come back together, recovery or getting off the street and having an apartment, hope is the number one priority.
Hope provided motivation to persist even when my life was unmanageable. And just showing up every day is the best way I can spread hope to other veterans that are struggling right now.
I think the biggest thing that peers do is that when we speak to veterans, we do provide that hope. We do provide that idea that no matter what you're at in your life and your recovery, that you can recover and you can be a role model for somebody else.
We are a service, and peer support is a service to both veterans and providers. So we are here it's full circle. We're here to service both.
On behalf of all the peer support team and all the veterans, thanking all of our providers. They are a key piece in helping us to not only attain a model of recovery, but working to maintain it. If you keep hope alive, that there's only a few steps to receive a peer support specialist that can support you and encourage you along the way.